Joe, have you finished work yet? I want to talk to you about Kim.
I'm done, but what is it?
Can I call you?
I'm at a restaurant. If it's going to be long, I'd rather do it on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll chat with you on WhatsApp, but I don't want to say this out loud, but is Kim having an affair?
What? Why? There's no way Kim is cheating on me.
But Kim went home in a suit in the middle of the day.
So what?
Married women usually don't dress up like that unless they're meeting a guy.
She works in sales, so a suit is the norm for her work. Some days she's out of the office for more than half the day. On those days, she goes home and cooks her own lunch to save money.
That could be an excuse. Look, she says she's out of the office, but she's at a hotel with her boss or a co-worker.
Come on, Mom. Would you stop with your vulgar fantasies? There's no way Kim would do such a thing. I don't care if you're my mom. You're starting to piss me off.
But she works at a different company than you. It's not like you are always together. It's impossible to rule out the possibility of infidelity without even seeing what Kim does, don't you think? No one gets married thinking they're going to cheat on their partner. Your feelings alone don't prove anything, do they?
How about you, Mom? Do you have proof?
Of course I do. As a matter of fact, I've installed a surveillance camera at the entrance of your house.
Huh?
That's how I was able to get a perfect shot of her coming home during the day.
A camera? You did that without asking?
I did it to protect you. Actually, you should be thankful that I found out about Kim's affair like this.
But Kim came home alone, right?
That's right.
Then it's not proof of an affair. I've never thought that Kim would cheat on me ever since we started dating, and I trust her. We're working out fine, so please don't try to do anything. You're going too far, setting up cameras in people's houses without permission.
But if she were cheating on you, you'd end up getting a divorce, right? If she doesn't want to be suspicious, I think she should just be a stay-at-home mom like me.
Oh, is that women should stay at home thing again? Mom, times are different now. Women work hard, and it's not uncommon for men to do the housework. You know, even two of my bosses are women. I don't care how much you say you were born in the 60s. You were an adult in the 90s. You should at least understand the trends of the world. Even if you can't change your thinking, can you stop forcing your ideas on us?
Joe, you should change your thinking. Our home is ours. Others are others. That's what I've been saying since you were a kid.
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it's wrong to be a housewife like you, Mom. But there are women like Kim who feel that working is what makes their life worth living. I don't want to be attached to one idea. I want to respect her feelings too.
What's a man saying something like that? You can't say you respect your wife's feelings because you let her be free to do whatever she wants.
What?
Kim takes advantage of you because you behave like that. You should be a man and put your foot down. I don't know if it's your boss or your co-worker, but you should break up with a woman who uses work as an excuse to have an affair.
You know what? You're talking as if Kim's infidelity has been confirmed, but you don't have any proof, do you? I'm gonna get really pissed off if you keep going on about unsubstantiated facts.
Even if there's no proof, she's acting suspicious, dressing up like that.
Let me ask you something. Are you having an affair too?
What?
So if you look a little suspicious, doesn't that mean you're having an affair too? Just because you are, don't think it's the same for others. She's not like you.
What are you talking about?
Mom, you should read this text again. You don't realize that your words and actions are wrong, do you?
That doesn't stop you from assuming my infidelity without any proof.
The other guy is Mark Hansen, 55 years old.
What? What?
He's an elite businessman who has worked his way up the ladder at a big company. You met at the night class you started attending 2 years ago, and your relationship has continued since then. But he's married with a wife and 2 sons. Right? Unlike you, I have proof of what I'm saying. What are you doing at your age? The camera is bad enough, but you really shouldn't be having an affair. You're a mother with a grown son.
Why?
Dad had a private investigator check it out.
A private investigator?
I just heard about it from Dad. He said that since you started going to night classes, you suddenly started dressing up and you thought something was wrong. Dad and Kim are looking at these text messages with me.
Oh no, stop it. I can't believe that you're showing everyone the message.
Also, he's staying with us from today.
What? Why?
Of course, because he doesn't want to be with a woman who's cheating on him. Dad said you'll have to talk to a lawyer from now on. Also, you're going to have to pay for the removal of the cameras from our house.
Please, put your dad on the phone for me. I tried calling your father's cell phone, but I can't get through.
He says he doesn't even want to hear your voice anymore, so he's blocking your calls. Kim and I are going to block you too.
Even you, Joe?
I don't need an adulterous mother. A month after this message, my parents' divorce was finalized. Alimony was claimed against both my mother and her lover, and a good lawyer did his best to squeeze as much as possible out of them. Also, this divorce worked out for my father, and he was able to get rid of my mother, who had never worked a day in her life. The lover was also divorced, but my mother said he left her because she asked him to pay her alimony costs as well. The camera at the entrance of our house has been removed, and Kim and I can finally live in peace. Of course, I charged my mother for the removal cost. A few months later, Kim, who was working outside in the field, saw my mother working as a janitor in a building. My mother also noticed Kim and ran away quickly. She told me that my mother looked miserable and that she did not want to be like that. That was the last I heard of what happened to my mother.
Hey, Sam. I'm going out. I won't be back until late, so just have whatever for dinner.
What? You're going out for dinner too?
Normally, when I say I won't be home until late, that's what I mean. Use your brain. How stupid are you? Or do you not like me eating out?
No, it's not that I don't like it or anything. Haven't you been eating out a lot lately? You've been out 4 days already this week.
Huh? So what? You have no right to tell me what to do. What? A housewife should just stay at home and eat leftovers? You're saying all this stuff, but in the end, you don't like me eating out, do you?
That's not what I meant. Why are you being so quarrelsome? Why are you so irritated? What I'm trying to say is, haven't you been slacking off on the housework a bit? You haven't cooked a proper meal for me recently. You're not doing a very good job of cleaning, and I'm doing most of the laundry. Did you fold up the laundry I did this morning?
It's still in the dryer. I told you I was going out, didn't I? Why don't you do it when you get back? I mean, shouldn't the person who started the laundry be responsible for folding it? Who do you think you are, forcing someone else to do it?
It's too late to do it after I get home. Everything will be wrinkled. You were home in the morning, right? Didn't I leave a note for you to fold the clothes in the morning? Lisa, did you just get up? This late?
I was asleep, so what? I'm tired too. I mean, shouldn't you take care of yourself, like cooking dinner or cleaning and washing clothes? You're not a child. I'm not your mom. You don't need me to take care of everything. I didn't marry a baby.
Take care of yourself? That's exactly what I want to say to you. I've been taking care of the house every day. In the morning, I pick up the laundry you've thrown on the floor and wash it. Make breakfast and my own lunch. I clean the bathroom, take out the trash, and do the shopping on my way home from work. I do everything for you, and you don't even fold a single piece of clothing?
What's that? Are you trying to appeal how great you are? That's the kind of thing an elementary school kid could do. Don't get all high and mighty just because you do that.
Then what do you do during the day? You sleep till noon, don't fold the laundry I asked you to do, go out to eat, play around till midnight. You don't do anything that can be called housework. And you call yourself a full-time housewife. You're more like a freeloader than a housewife.
I'm a freeloader. How dare you say that? I do a lot of things while you're away. I mean, that's discrimination against full-time housewives. I went to the trouble of quitting my job that I loved so much to devote myself to you, and all you do is complain.
A job you loved. You're the one who left your job as soon as the marriage was finalized. The day after I proposed, you handed in your resignation without telling me because you were going to become a full-time housewife. I'd rather you go back to work than screw around without doing any housework all day. You've been eating out more and more, and it's putting a strain on the family budget. The word freeloader fits you perfectly.
Huh? Our family's finances are suffering because of your income, right? You're not doing good enough as a husband, so what are you talking so high and mighty for? Furthermore, you're not doing a good job yourself, so don't blame it on me. If you can't provide enough for your wife, why don't you go work a second job at night and make some money?
If you and I both worked, and we still didn't have enough money, I would think about getting a second job or changing careers. But for a housewife who doesn't work, doesn't do housework, and only hangs around or plays around, it's not like I'm going to add more work to my life. I don't think it's right for me to have to do more. If you would stop playing around, it would be a little easier on the family budget. I can't do everything at home while I'm working. Please, do some actual housework.
Oh, yes. So it's all my fault. What era are you from? Women are supposed to stay at home and live in moderation. If you don't like me that much, let's get a divorce.
Why are you talking like that?
Just going out for a little while and you're all whiny, 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 whiny. Don't treat your wife like a slave. I don't want a man who won't even allow me to go out to eat once in a while. I don't want to be married to a male-dominated, primitive man any longer.
Don't blame it on me. I wouldn't complain if it was once or twice a week, but you're out 5 times a week. You're buying clothes and bags every time you go out. You spend money on things you use a couple of times a year, but I still manage to make ends meet. I don't deserve to be called a worthless person.
I really don't like that kind of logic either. I want a divorce. Divorce, divorce. I'm going to get the divorce papers now. Just sign the papers.
Divorce, divorce, divorce. Why do you want to destroy our marriage so badly? Is that some kind of threat? Do you think that threat will work on me?
It's not a threat. I'm serious this time. I'll leave the divorce papers with my signature on them on the kitchen table. Go ahead and sign them, if you can. I don't think you'll be able to do it anyway, you spineless bitch.
Come on, Lisa. Don't say things like that, even as a joke.
I'm serious. I won't forgive you even if you get down on your knees and beg later. Bye-bye.
Come on, Lisa.
Good morning. Have you cooled down a bit? If you apologize, I think I can forgive you.
What do you mean, good morning? What time do you think it is? I'm the one who should be asking if you've cooled off. Why should I apologize? I didn't say anything wrong.
Did you see what was on the table? The divorce papers with my name on them. I left them there last night when I came home. I just looked and they're gone. But you threw them away, didn't you? It wasn't even in the trash. I bet you burned them. There's no way a man like you would have the courage to serve divorce papers. A spineless, worthless man. I hope you learned your lesson. Don't ever put your nose in anything I do again. Also, when you come back, make sure to apologize. If you get on your knees, I'll let it go. Oh, I think I want to eat a cake today. If you buy me some as an apology, I can eat it for you, okay?
Oh, if it's the paper on the table, I submitted it to the city hall first thing this morning. I almost finished the rest of the paperwork. We're divorced, just like he wanted.
Huh? What? You did? You're kidding.
It's real. I've already reported the divorce to my company, changed my payroll account, and transferred the rest of my money to another account. I also took you off my health insurance. We'll discuss the money at a later date. We'll have a lawyer come in and settle the matter. The house is in my name, so get your personal belongings and please leave. I'll contact your parents.
Wait a minute. You seriously turned in the papers? I don't get it. If this is a joke, I'm not laughing. Why did you turn them in? There's no way I'm really getting a divorce.
You don't get it? I'm the one who doesn't get it. Why are you so upset? You're the one who told me to go ahead and sign them. You also said you weren't kidding. You were serious. I'm not kidding. I'm serious too. I filed for divorce because I was serious. You don't work. You don't help around the house. You eat me out of house and home. If I say one word about it, you fly off the handle. At the end of the day, it's pointless to stay married to someone who uses divorce papers as a threat, don't you think? But this kind of trick, it's terrible. Going behind my back like that. It's not valid. Go withdraw it now. Hurry up and go to the city office and get back the divorce papers. You've been doing whatever you want with my money. I'm telling you, I can't withdraw it. I've already finalized the procedures while you were fast asleep. Then I could just file for another marriage license. This divorce out of the blue is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. How are you going to do that? I won't sign your marriage certificate again. That's fine. I don't want it. I'll write it out on my own without your signature. I'm going to the city hall now. Even the people at the city hall must think this is crazy. Of course not. It's no use. I also submitted a marriage rejection notice while I was at it. While you were sleeping like a baby all afternoon. Why did you have to go that far? All right, I'm divorcing you. I'll take all your savings. I won't give you a penny. I also want the house as alimony. The furniture, the car, and anything else that will give me money is mine. If you're leaving, you're leaving. What kind of crazy talk is this? We don't have any shared savings, so the only thing you can take with you is what you had when you were single. You don't have any savings because you spent all your money, right? Like I said, the house is in my name, and the car is in my name. And you're the one who's going to pay alimony, right? I know about Mike. What? How do you know about Mike? I found out by accident. I found out while I was checking how often you went out, where you went, etc., to prepare for the divorce. But I'm afraid using your husband's money to go on spending sprees with a college student? How much money have you spent on Mike so far? It's not 1,000 or 2,000. It must be in the tens of thousands, right? If you weren't a big spender, a girl like you wouldn't get a date. That's an invasion of privacy. You were like stalking me or something. I'll sue you. Sue me if you can. I told you before, we'll talk about it with the lawyer. I have proof of your affair. Proof of your spending money. I've got it all. You think you have a chance? I'll sell all the clothes and bags you bought with my money, and I'll get my money back. And I will only accept compensation payment in a one lump sum. I don't care if you get trampled. I'm sure your parents and Mike's parents can help you out. Wait a minute. Mike's still in college. You're going to ruin a kid's future. What kid? He's already 20 years old. He needs to understand what happens if you mess with someone else's wife. He deserves it. I mean, you messing with a college student. It's too funny you say that. No, wait. Okay. That's enough, okay? I'll do the housework from now on. I won't waste money. You've got to get in a better mood, okay? Divorce is too much. You don't have to go that far. Don't you get it yet? It's not about moods anymore. We're still talking about money, but it's all over. I've left the rest up to my lawyer. I'll send the business card to your parents' house, and any further contact with them will be through my lawyer only. Oh no. Wait a minute. I'll really apologize.
Just come home for now. You've already finished work, right? You can't go to a lawyer. Let's talk it over, face to face, as a married couple.
How can I sleep in the same house with my divorced, cheating wife? You should at least understand that much. I'll stay at a hotel tonight, but you're going to have to leave as soon as possible. I'll have you forcibly evicted if needed. And I won't forgive you if you cry or apologize either. I'm going to make sure I get all my money back too. Goodbye. After that, I got back all the money that Lisa spent and got compensation that Lisa and Mike's parents paid on their behalf. Lisa fought me by not leaving the house easily and waiting for me in front of my office. Lisa's parents immediately took her in their control and promised me that they would never let her near me again. After that, I never saw Lisa's face again. According to the rumors, she's now working hard at her relative's company to pay off a huge debt.